Back here with a look at Caspa. Make sure my volume is up. Excuse me. Got a nice move here in Bitcoin. Nice big bullish engulfing candle. All right, we expected I expected to pull back to about 57.9, 58,000 bucks. Ended up just a bit short here. You can see this is on a daily chart. Ended up shortening up here and ending right up here. Okay, so we got the ABC structure in here. Which would be typical with wave 4 if that's what this is. Okay, and the start up, this could be the start of a wave 5, which would 1 2, this would be a third wave right here, and a potential target for that. Let's take a look at this. All right, we got that ABC. Nailed this right up here. This was over in Discord for this short on Bitcoin, the C leg. I love shorting those. These are nice to short out, because if this was going to be a wave 4, it had to be an ABC. Right now over here, what we could be looking at is a 1 2 3 4 and a 5th wave up here. We could be, all right, or this is your wave 1 2 right here, 3 4 and a 5 wave up. A target for this, if this works out. You know, and I say if because you never know, right? I mean, we can only give it our best go here. 70,900, 71,000 bucks. What would that do? Well, if it goes up there, let's take a look. Let's go out on a weekly. That would break this wedge, right? That would break it to the upside. This massive wedge that's been forming. This started way back in March. All right, now you have a touch here. You have 1 2, and this one doesn't have 3 touches on it yet. I don't know if it's going to, but the top one, numerous 1 2 3 4 touches up top. Normally they say 3 touches. Let's see if we got one down here. We do. Take your pick. Yeah, you got numerous. Yeah, this is 100% valid. 1 2 3 4 5 touches down there, and what, 3 or 4 up top. 100% valid wedge, right? I should have drug it down there. I apologize. Now, if this breaks out of this wedge here, and that 5th wave ends up here, comes back tests this as support and bounces. Then we're looking what we've been talking about for a very, very long time. All right, if you come out on a monthly, I have been talking about this for months and months and months. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. All right, this 5th wave up to, let's take a look here. 88,000, 89,000 bucks, maybe 90, maybe a little bit higher. You know, FOMO kicks in, volume picks up. Volume's a little low down here. Obviously, this is on a monthly chart, right? If we look at the RSIs, the relative strength index, you know, this is trying to turn back to the upside. If it loses this wedge to the downside, game over, right? I mean, the measured move would tank it. It'd be over. Weekly, 56.79 and a 57.86, right on the, right on the verge here of right on the bottom here on the regular RSI. It has turned to the upside. All right, and what do we have for a weekly candle? A big, massive, nice, well, not huge, but a nice green big candle here. All right, on a daily, we're bullish. You can see here at an 80 and a 57. This did kind of a double bottom also at the same time here. Besides this wick, I'm sure you can see that, right? I mean, you got boom, a W formation, double bottom. Double bottoms are bullish. At this wick here, let's get this off here. We missed this by a little bit. Didn't get that final push down for that C leg, the measured move from the A wave here. But anyway, double bottom. I mean, if you put a support across here, you got a double bottom on this. Either way, it looks bullish, right? 12 hour. If we come in on the 12 is bullish, 95 and a 90, and you have bullish divergence, right? Right down here, you got this low, which is good to see. This low, and you got a higher low up through here. All right, you can see that clearly. My dotted line. Now if we pull this down and we look at price, had this low and a lower low. Okay, coming in here. So you had some bullish divergence in there. Put that over on Discord. If you want to join us on Discord, guys, sign up for level 3 membership. It's $14.99. You get 10 hours of videos to learn how to start charting, and you get a link to Discord to come trade with us. All right, I have about 200 members in there. I love it. I've been away for a couple days. I had some stuff to take care of with this flood that we had up here. Personal stuff, so I plan on getting back in there either tonight or tomorrow morning and start trading. I had a little bit fetch trade today. It was pretty decent. In fact, I just jumped back in a fetch one right now, but I'll be back in Discord tomorrow, guys. Ended up the 12-hour here is bullish. The 8-hour, you have bearish divergence on all these time frames. That the lower, it's 12, the 8, the 4. You can see there if you pull this up. Obviously, these lows. Got that low and a higher low coming in, right? On the 8, the 12, the 8, and the 4, 4-hour. Bullish, big time bullish divergence there. Look at that difference in, you got this low and quite a bit higher low on there, right? You can see that. So we had, excuse me, had numerous bullish divergences there on Bitcoin. If this is starting a 5th wave up, this is going to be a pretty decent move, like I said, up towards possibly 71,000 bucks. Now, if it moves up there, let's put a box up here, right? Right up towards that level there. That would be that 5th wave. Bitcoin looks pretty solid right now, to be honest with you. I think it looks pretty darn good, right? Anytime you get a W formation, double bottom type formation that's bullish, looks like a wave 1, 2, a 3rd wave up here. It's just it's looking good to me. All right, over on the crypto bubbles, then we're gonna take a look at Caspa here. That's for the hour. I apologize. It's going a week. Look at that. Nice. That's the top 100. I have some new ones jumping in here. WBT. What is white Bitcoin? Huh. That's the first I've heard of that, to be honest with you. And then people will get me in the comments. You've never heard of that? I be 100% on SPI. I never heard of this either. Market cap of $764 million. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, this is obviously a meme coin here, mob coin. Almost an $800 million market cap. Unbelievable. Where's Kaspa at here? Let me see. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, there it is. Way up here in the corner. $3.42 billion market cap. Ranked number 28. 24-hour volume is at 40.5 million bucks. All right, for the day, we're up 3.5%. For the week, down 2.9%. And for the month, down just about 20% for the month. Okay, that's on Kaspa. Let's take a look at another top 20 coin, what they are for the month here. Let's see, Pepe probably is in about 25 for the month. It's up 35%. BNB for the month, it's up 6.5%. Avalanche, it is up 16% for the month. All right, so you can see your top. Oh, that's might be good news. Phantom for the month is up 54%. I apologize. Let me get rid of that. I am sorry. That's my fetch trade. All right, that's good news. All right, now let's get back over here. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had an alarm set on that to let me know if it was taken off or not, or the direction I wanted it to go. So that's good. Solana, ranked number 5 for the month. It's up 13.3%. So you can see Caspa is kind of lagging a little bit behind, obviously, for the month, down about 20%. I wish I could just put this in the top 50. On here. I could if I went through and picked them. XRP, that's down 7.1% for the month, right? So you have some that look like they, that haven't popped yet, right? That haven't done their thing yet. A lot of these tokens, all right, like Bitcoin here has popped. If you come over here and look, maybe Kaspa as a lagger in the market here, right? Let's take a look here. Your top coin, your top tokens here. Now this is, I don't list every single thing in here. This is the stuff I pretty much cover. But you have Phantom. Phantom's done a nice run here. This is on a 4-hour chart. Yeah, you can see it hit our price target there. We were looking for over in Discord. Pepe. Man, I love trading this one in Turbo. Turbo made some really nice profits on it the other day. And you can see Pepe here. I mean, if you have this token, you can see there was a resistance line running down through here. And, whoops, sorry about that. And right up through here. So it looks like you got a breakout on Pepe if you hold that. All right, yeah, we had a target up here for it. So we'll see what happens with that. 1,000 Pepe is the same thing. And 1,000 Bonk. But what else have we had? Altcoin. You know, look at this pop. You got a 1-2, a wave 3 starting on it right there. Looking good. This Altcoin is looking. I like Altcoin. That's one I've been telling people for a long time. Keep an eye on it. It's only up to that 50% so far. You know, probably got a 1-2 wave 3. Sometime you're going to get a wave 4 pullback and probably a 5 wave up towards the 618, 702, or it's going to break through there. All right, so the point I'm getting to is a lot of stuff is starting to go, right? It's with Bitcoin here. Here's a 1-2. You got a wave 3 starting on near. Wi-Fi. Yeah, I covered that though. We nailed that. Look at that target we had for a 5th wave up here. Perfect. Did that. Actually, I did a video on this one. That's what it was. Look at that wick came right up through. Perfect. Yeah, I did that a few weeks ago. But you have other ones starting to go. All right, there's Injective. There's a wave 1-2, wave 3 starting. It looks like a 4th wave pullback maybe. A Uni. These are all pretty much doing kind of the same type of structure. Uni's already on a 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's on its 5th wave here. Yeah, we had a target up here for that. You go like this. You're 1618, right up in this area, $9, $8.93, something like that. But a lot of these things have taken off. You got Fetch. Here's a 1-2. Get that off there. I apologize. You can see a wave 1-2. This stuff looks like a 3rd wave starting on here. All right, and then you have your, then we got our laggers obviously here behind. But look at that. A lot of these are the same, right? Look, 1, 2. You got a 3 wave starting here. 3, 4, 5. Ape. Look, a lot of these are the same, but we have laggers like Caspa, XRP. 3, 4, 5. All right, and I went through this Gala popped yet. Yeah, look at these. 1-2, wave 3 starting on here. The Galas went stacks. Look, 1-2, wave 3. All of these have started, right? And then we have Kaspa over here. What were them on as far as an hourly 4-hour charts? Okay, Kaspa. If we put it on a 4-hour, what do we got here? Maybe, right? Look at this. We got low over here, right? We got a possible 1, 2, maybe a 3rd wave starting here. A lagger, right? All these other ones are doing pretty much the same formations. The 5 wave up. All right. Now if we come in here and look at Kaspa, I went over to MEXC's chart. With this thing, because it's out on a weekly, right? You got this lines up just perfect through here, and then when it catches it, it touches right there. All right, if you take this trend line out, bring it up in. All right, first off, for a touch point here, bring it up in. Man, yeah, and my other chart. I just want to show you this because so a lot of these charts are can be different. You got the trend line up inside here. Has it held a trend? Let's bring this down here and check this. All right, let me thin this up. First off, let's get in here inside here. to a touch point, right? About there. Whoop, pull this out and up. You know, where's it at? Right about there. I was expecting it to pull down here towards 12,335, and it still could. You know, no question about it. It made it down here to 12.7. A little bit lower than that, actually. Yeah, about 12.7. I was expecting about 12.3. All right, so I missed that by about a half a penny. All right, so let's get that off there and get it out of the way, number one. So I'm trying to line this up. All right, so this one here, this is gate. Okay, let's go back over this other one because then you got we'll take a look at that here in a second. And then if we stretch this one out, okay, we do have kind of like a perfect touch here, right? I mean, so maybe it has not broke structure. Excuse me. I apologize. Allergies. I took my allergy pill here and the throat gets a little dry. Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee here. Definitely helps out. If you can hear the dinging in the background, I apologize. That would be the storm drain that got knocked off from the flood here. You that follow the channel know I do my videos out in my little office space in my garage. I'm not a mechanic or anything like that, but I have a little spot that I set up, kind of like a man cave type thing. But the gutter in the back got, the back of the garage got completely blown out. We had 3 feet of water in it from the flood, so I apologize about that. But a little bit of rain today and getting a ding there in the background. But anyway. This looks like it fits, right? Maybe Caspa has saved itself here. Could be the last straw, right? If we come off here, take a Fibonacci, pull this up. This is out in a weekly chart. We're right on a 702. All right, we went from the start of the wave right here, just like we should. That's where it belongs. This is on a weekly. We came down, we tapped that 786 twice here, okay? Maybe a double bottom, maybe, right? Looks like a ABC in here, you know, and maybe it has saved itself. Let's look at some RSIs and take it. First off, let's go over real quick and look and see what's going on with the wallets, right? The whales, the last 24 hours, we've lost 1. Last week, we've lost 4. Last 30 days, we're still at +6. All right, now the humpbacks, last 30 days, we've lost 3 of them. I'm sure they went right down here to whales. And we still have them 2 aquamen. They have not moved. They're probably long-term holders. You know, maybe sell $1 million here or there because they own 1 billion to 10 billion tokens. So that's a large amount of Caspa. If this thing just, you know, and I expected probably $3 to $5 next bull run or something, or possibly you know, this time next year, you know, Bitcoin finally goes into a full blown out bull run. You know, that's when these guys will sell. They're, I'm sure, long-term holders, maybe founders, you know, it's hard to say, but anyway, same with on-backs too, really. 100 million to 1 billion tokens. Could you imagine if this thing, just say it did the crappiest ever and in a bull run and only hit $1? All right, you're talking 100 million to $1 billion. That's crazy, isn't it? If it hits $5, can you imagine that? 500 million to 5 billion. That's incredible. You're gonna have to sell it somewhere with a lot of liquidity, obviously, but that's crazy. And then they wouldn't sell it all at one time. You'd sell it in chunks so you didn't crash the price. We have 233 whales. You know, over here for the last 30 days, the one that's red, which is a big one, the humpbacks. You know, we've lost 3, but the other ones are all in the plus section here. Now, if we go over, let's take a look and see what the dashboard here. Let's see how what we're up to with transactions per second and blocks per second. Let's see here. Jimmy told me what this was too. And Jimmy, if you're watching, I'll get back to your text, buddy. I'm sorry. I know you texted me. It's been crazy here with the flood and everything. I'll get back to you. Jimmy's a big supporter of the channel. I believe he's a whale. He's right up there. He owns a ton of Caspa. Good friend of mine. 6 transactions per second, blocks per second, transactions per second. They were up to over 100 maybe a couple weeks ago now when we looked at this. Now it's looks pretty steady here. Right around 7 right now. The blocks, 1.5 blocks per second. Looking for this stuff to go up there big time, right? And down here is your live transactions. I don't know why it is in this. Receive 5 Kaspa. There's $11,000. Yeah, these are all your live blocks right down through here. $11,000. Where'd that one go? Okay. Anyway, I apologize. That's fetch again, darn it. I didn't mean that. All right, now, if we take a look at this thing, what we're getting to, and we're going to take a look at the RSIs. Regardless, the 702, we have hit a 702 off of a fib retracement, right? Hit the 786 twice here, boom, boom, and we're at a 702. If this thing is going to go, all right, this is on a weekly chart, then it better do it now, right? If it loses the 786 here at 12.4, I would say game over. You know, it's probably coming down towards the 1618 area, possibly down to 3.5 cents. You know, so very super important that it holds 12.43. All right, if it loses that, then Caspa's got bigger problems here. It definitely would lose this trend and would more likely be heading to a 1618 down at 3.5 cents. You know, I would not doubt that for a second. All right, if it loses this, so this area right here, and we're going to mark it, is super important right here, 12.4. All right, that is the line in the sand. To me, that must be held. All right, now does that line up with a like a monthly or weekly support? Out on a monthly, close, right? You got about 12. What's that? About 12.3 or something up there where these candles close. On a weekly, yeah, you got weekly, very good weekly support here. All kinds of wicks through here, closing candles here, and here. So it is a very good support, but it is the 786 on a fib, all right, on this whole wave right here. So it has to hold. You got the weekly RSI trying to turn up, right? You can see it curving. It is trying to hold here. You got the daily bullish heading to the upside. Down at the bottom, it's only at a 40. All right, down here in the daily, you can see if I pull this up, a 40 is pretty low, right? It's whole way down here. All right, so it definitely has a lot of room on that daily yet that it could run up, right? Okay. Now on a 12-hour looks like we're getting rates. And once again, down at the bottom, it's at a 44. The 12-hour is still bullish, an 87 and a 76. The 8-hour, 97 and an 87. Once again, down here at the bottom, it's at a 49. All right, so is this a wave 3 starting for Caspa? You know, we're going to know very, very soon, I'm sure. Now, you take a look at this. Wait, hold on 1 second here. Please, stick with me on this. It's got a very good case here, right? If this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, all right, that would obviously mark a bottom, correct? I mean, it would. And plus you had your ABC in here, your A, your B, and your C, and the C leg would have 5 waves in it, right? I mean, that's correct. Now, let's measure out this and see if this 5th wave would show bottom in here. Okay, let's go back in, zoom in a little bit. This is super important because this is probably one of the most important areas the Caspa is going to encounter, right? That it has to hold. You know, it extended a 1618 here. You know, 13.1 would have been the 1618. So it has definitely done, you know, a full fifth wave and then some here. So that qualifies to me as a completed 5-wave structure here. Now, like I said, the question is this what's starting here? 1, 2, your 3, you know, and working up here. Hard to say where it'll go, but one big sign to me would be right through here. You know, if we zoom in here, this is on an 8-hour, right? Is if it takes out this level right here. Okay, that would definitely indicate to me that this thing's heading to the upside, and that is at about 14.17. Let's see here. Yeah, 14.17 on MEXC's chart. Okay, that would qualify. That would tell me that a 5-wave, that this third wave of 5 is going. Okay, now inside of this, you would have this on a 8-hour too. Let's go in on a 4. All right, inside here you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves starting inside here on a smaller time frame. Okay, but the bigger move would be this, the 1, 2, 3. So a break of the 14.17. Okay, now let me see what it is on the other charts that we look at here. Let's take a look. Let's look at, what's this one? This is gate. Okay, just going on your chart, you can see that this high right here, this one here, is at 14.19. Yeah, 14.18, 14.19. You know, that on gate there, and okay, that's the only two I have up on here. But I'm using the MEXC one here. All right, and that one is at 14.17. That would indicate to me that this thing is moving towards the upside and heading up here. Now, any type of loss, like I said, of 12.4 down here, then we got big problems. Like I said, that would indicate that that's through the 786 fib. Okay, it can wick down through there. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely can. I've seen it happen. I've seen price action come down into areas like this and then turn around and head to the upside. And I believe that's just taking out longs, you know, for longs and people, you know, putting in a short. And as soon as they see a break of the 786, you know, especially a lot of new people, they'll take a short instantly, you know, instead of waiting for you know, about a retest and a rejection off of there. They'll jump right in. So that wick down through here will take them out and then head back to the upside. I've definitely seen that. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. I've seen that before. But any total loss, you know, breakdown here, and a retest back up and then a fall, that's bad. That would be bad news for sure. Okay, but a wick down through and a shoot back up, yeah, that would be fine. But 12.43, this is definitely, you know, we lose struck down through here. If it wicks down and comes back and retests and rolls over, that's big trouble. All right, but you definitely want to see it hold that, and you want to see a break inside here on the smaller time frames. Let's go out to 4. A break of that 14.17 for a possible wave 3. All right, looks like you might have an ABC in here. You know, you definitely, like I said, watch for a break of 14.17. All right, or go in on the chart that you use. You know, everybody uses different charts, Binance, you know, KuCoin, Gate, MEXC, whatever you use. You go in there on a 4-hour and look at your first move here. Right, I'm going to put an alarm on this because if it does break that, I would be definitely looking into long in this thing. All right, now if it does take off, let's look at a trend-based fib and see what a possible target might be. Right, let's just go with closing candles like here over to this area. You know, let's not take any wicks. Use closing candles only. Right. Let's pull back to the beginning. You know, could end up with a decent push out of this. If it does the whole move of the trend-based fib and takes off here. This possible 16.9, 17 cents. If you use your wicks, say that they're legit. All right, and this is the start of it down here. That'd be your top, and then pull it down to the beginning there again. Look at that. 19. I'm not giving you false hope here, guys. Believe me, I'm not. I'm just showing you what a trend-based fib to the upside, if it goes there, would do, right? No guarantees. I mean, that's for sure. But like I said, a break at this 14.17 would definitely show strength to the upside. And if this is a third wave, you'll see a decent push of it, right? And then on a pullback, you want to see it hold that 14.17 and then head back up. All right. So keep an eye on that. Right now, holding ground, looking decent. Definitely approach the danger zone down here for sure, right in here. So we'll keep an eye on it. Have a great day, everybody. Consider signing up for a level 3 membership. Would love to have you over there trading with us. Have a great day, everybody. I'll be back with you soon.